everybody and welcome back to a new video on my YouTube channel. I'm Nicholas and today we're back with a special 2-in-1 reaction. Today we're going to be checking out two 17-member solo songs. We're going to be checking out Hoshi Spider and Woozi's Ruby. And yeah, 17, a group that I've barely checked out yet. We've only reacted to them once, which was my first time checking them out when we checked out their most recent comeback at Rock Review. And otherwise, yeah, I've not done anything to them, majority due to being careful when it comes to copyright. They are officially under Pleadus Entertainment, but they are now like a sub-label of Hype, who have been very, very difficult when it comes to copyright. Trust me, I've had way too many issues with them when it came to reactions to Hyphen, G-Friend, and whatnot. So I was a bit more careful there and a bit more like, we'll do other stuff before that, but now I say, come on, I want to check out more of 17, and I'd say, why not start with these two solo releases. Hoshi Spider was from last year, one of these many releases of 2021 that I either never got to check out or completely, you know, just didn't really see on this huge ocean of K-pop releases. I mean, we already had like 20 alone this first week of the year, and the second one being one of these releases, Woozi's Ruby, which came out, I think, earlier this week on Monday or so. And yes, 17 is a very special group, 30 members, pretty big group and whatnot, and they have fixed units or like fixed subunits within their group, one for hip-hop, one for vocals, and one for performance. So you know the three key elements that a K-pop idol should have: dancing, rapping, and vocals. Or like not every member should have that, but you know, like that's usually what we categorize under. And yeah, Woozi, which we're going to be checking out later because this came out after Hoshi's, is part of the vocal group, while Hoshi is part of the performance group. So I'm guessing Woozi's will be a bit more vocal focused, obviously, and I'm expecting Hoshi Spider to be, well, I don't know, maybe a dance song. I'm expecting it to be a dance song, I'd say, with a cool choreo to follow along with it. That's at least what I'm expecting. Honestly, I can't really expect anything yet because, like mentioned, Rock Review is my only 17th song, and you know, that's like hard to get an impression of one specific member in such a large group dynamic. So this will be now my first opportunity to do so. So let's stop the talking, let's start the reacting. Hoshi's Spider music video. Let's check it out. Let's see if my prediction is correct. Like mentioned, I like this idea a lot with this fixed unit, depending on, you know, these key elements of K-pop. That's pretty cool. But let's go. Ooh. That's already a cool visual, like symbolizing a spider web, I'd say. What a bright vocal color though. Very chill sound picture delivery wise, but still a lot going on. Ooh, that was cool. Ooh. And yeah, definitely a song that you can dance to pretty well. Ooh, but its vocal color. Oh! That second part of the chorus is definitely more my type. But the instrument will be refreshing. Yeah, very playful, refreshing sounds. Ooh, but what a stunning choreo here with the figures. Love the contrast. This outfit very dark. They all in white. Taking his hair though, I like his look a lot. The aesthetic of the music video is fantastic. Tempo is also pretty good. The build-up is really good for this anti-drop. Basically feels like a second pre-chorus of some sort, because the first half of the chorus is still a build-up for the more explosive second bit. Oh, yeah, this song makes me want to move. Just like I anticipated. Such a lengthy, satisfying build-up to this part here. And yeah, like mentioned, visually insanely stunning. Dance break. Oh, the way they play now with the colors and the lights. Thinking this softer riff now too. Ooh. This part of the chorus, the second half, is amazing. His vocal color just suits this very layered, refreshing sound a lot. Oh, that was a pretty quick ending right there. Okay, we obviously want to say some things there. Okay, Hoshi's Spider. Like anticipated, given he's part of the performance unit, this was obviously, like mentioned, more of a dance song. At least it made me want to dance and move myself. But also, obviously, music video-wise, a lot of focus on performing. And like mentioned, great movements. Stunning music video. Like aesthetically, it was actually from like the production value in the sense of, you know, locations, everything, actually not that big, you know, but they shot that in such a very cool way to make it look like something really big and special, you know, a very aesthetically pleasing music video. That's what I can say straight away. But obviously I'm majority always here for the music, you know. I always want something to listen to, and music video, like mentioned, already adds a lot, but the song, like mentioned, really gives you this move yourself type of vibe, you know. It just has the groovy vibe to it. The instrumental is also, like mentioned, really refreshing was a word I chose there, because it, like mentioned, is a bit more brighter in the tone, but it's also not too generic or like too, you know, you've heard it before. Was, like mentioned, very layered, you know. There was a chill atmosphere, but still a lot going on, which is not that easy to achieve. So big credits to the production right there. That was pretty well done. And yeah, his voice tone is rather bright, or like at least he went in a rather higher register there for the majority of the song, before going for a more medium tone there for the second part of the chorus, which is fantastic. We're basically using the verses, pre-chorus, and the first half of the chorus as build up for that second part, and it sounds fantastic. Like mentioned, I will have to see it, if, like mentioned, if only the chorus is really the, you know, the big key point of the song. I mean, that's never a bad thing when the chorus is the best thing of a song, but if it will feel like, you know, that the rest of the song will feel a bit too weak in comparison. But the first impression, honestly, is that this is, like mentioned, a very refreshing dance song. And it's, like mentioned, nothing really bored me all the way through. Everything entertained me. The bridge bit was cool, you know, there's a little instrumental break before we then go back into the second part again, you know. The song isn't dragged too long, you know, has a good intro bit, has, like mentioned, this cool outro bit with the dance break basically in between two. Song construction-wise and generally production-wise, I think Spider is really, really fun. Such a fun dance song. Mention He goes for basically like higher register whispering, I guess you can call it. We play a lot around with vocals sprinkled into and like ad-libs and everything. Generally the pacing of his delivery is more slower and medium paced, while we constantly had to have tempo in the instrumental going on, which makes for such a great dynamic. We're now a bit louder for the pre-chorus sounds. This bit is so cool though. I want to do that. I want to do that hand sign. That looks so cool. Video, give it to me, please. No, give it to no. I can't find it anymore. There. Okay, how does he do that? If you don't know, my hands are so huge and clunky. It's actually insane. But like, goodness gracious, holy moly. That? Is it that? Does it look like I can't even do my... That's like, what the hell, man? I actually can't do it. I actually can't do it. Like, that looks freaking cool. I hope that's like a pose with an actual chorus. That would be pretty sick, even though I think it won't be easy to do that on the spot every single time. But, like mentioned, visually, stunning music video. This anti-drop is very fun. Like mentioned, I can basically consider it a second pre-chorus rather than the first half of the chorus. This really is a great groovy vibe. Sometimes groovy simplicity can be a bit too simple for me, where it then just is like, you know, I don't know, just misses for me, or like doesn't really do a lot for me. But here they really did that well. Like mentioned, chill opening into a more louder sound for the pre-chorus basically. Back down again for this anti-drop for this half, and then great melody. This second part of the chorus is really damn good. And like mentioned, the rest of the song obviously is not as strong or like as catchy or anything as this part of the chorus, but it is needed to make the chorus feel that big, you know. It's all about the build up, it's all about the anticipation when you then listen to it again for re-listens, you know. When you hear the song, you will be entertained by these bits there. The vocal delivery, like mentioned, it goes from a very high register to more to a normal tone. Then this anti-drop where we go a bit more chill and groovy. And then into this, that's just a fantastic build up to that fantastic second part of the chorus. It's really well done. They really knew how to make everything of the song feel very connected to another, to really have it be a song where everything is required to make it sound great, to make it feel big, to make it feel as flourishing and satisfying as possible. Hoshi Spider is really damn good. Like mentioned, more performance focused like I anticipated. It's definitely more of a dance song than anything else, but it still is really chill. That's what I really like about it a lot. It is chill and groovy in its own way, but still is very fun to dance to. That's not easy to achieve, you know. It's not too simple. It's not too one linear or one dimensional. There's really a lot into this that can be picked out there, and great stuff. Visually, like mentioned, great music video. Sound-wise, great switch up here with the vocal delivery from him too. Like his voice a lot. Like mentioned, you can go very high in the register, but when you then goes more to a normal tone with a bit more power within it for the chorus, also sounds fantastic. So, Hoshi Spider, that was really damn good. That was really damn enjoyable. I enjoyed it a lot. And we move now over to Woozi's Ruby. That would probably be, will there be a rhyme in the song? Who knows? But yeah, now he, like mentioned, is part of the vocal unit. So this will probably now be more of a vocal focused song, I'd say. No idea what else to expect, so let's dive into it. 17th, Woozi, Ruby, music video. Oh, that's pretty damn short. Oh. Violins, my second favorite instrument after piano, or at least classical instrument. Lengthy intro. Always a plus. Oh damn though. This looks very short. Oh, but that's suit though. Oh. Okay, that's an interesting switch up. Such a lengthy violin intro. Into then going into rock. Tetsuto! Ooh. Way more playful than I anticipated. Got the Ruby. You will always get me with rock. You will always get me with rock. Great vocal again though.
This is rare too.
That was fun. Like mentioned though, that visually again, it's again rather simple in the in the setup and everything, but so well shot. Oh, he has something so like mentioned playful in his voice. And this bit too, she got the ruby. Ooh. Hell yeah! I did not anticipate like a rock pop song, but here we are. Interesting voice bit there. Oh, now piano too, hell yeah! Oh, so playful, I love it! Okay though, but that was way too short. Oh, I would have taken at least another 30 seconds of this. Oh. This is a bit... It kind of reminds me like from the... This is giving me Zombie's Dumb Dumb flashbacks, which was so freaking good, but also way too short. Like, it felt so rushed in some way, where you're like, I don't know, where you're like, why not add 30 seconds or so? Because, first things first, though, similar to Hoshi's music video, this was once again production-wise, rather simple in its setup, but well shot and well directed. So once again, straight away, big credit to the production team who really present these guys very well with definitely more or less budget than, like for the big group comics, so that gives these solo releases definitely a different flavor to them. I like that a lot. But yeah, I don't know. This song is insanely much fun. I mean, it's freaking fun. We have this lengthy violin intro. We then go into a very playful rock sound, like mentioned. It's not heavy rock, it's more playful rock, basically. And he grooves so nicely over that beat with his delivery. His vocal is also a bit more brighter, very playful in the way he drops those words there. Then she got the ruby. That's so cool. Then like this playful piano bit there at the end as well. And like so many cool things. But it kind of feels too squeezed into one another. At least on the first listen. I definitely want to listen to it one more time. But the first impression is definitely kind of done way more dragged out. Hoshi's Spider felt really on point in the way the song was constructed and the way the different sections were drawn out. Here it kind of feels, I don't know, like could have easily taken another 30 seconds to make it feel a bit more satisfying. It feels good nonetheless, but there's like this, that makes it feel really on point. I will listen to it one more time. Like, we have a nearly 20-second long intro, or even longer, for such a short song. I'm always a fan of long intros, but like here it's again, But the switch up here though, lengthy violins, where I'm actually now wondering, is this part of the actual song on Spotify? Actually, first thing first, my man's looking fresh. That suit right there is fresh as fuck. That look is incredible. He looks fantastic in that outfit. But this transition here, fooling us with the sounds. Oh, is this fully English too? I just now realized. I think it's fully English too. That's pretty fun. So shy, she got the ruby. It's instantly insanely catchy. Like straight away. That what happened just. Yeah, she got the ruby. Ridiculously much fun. It has such an own identity. And like mentioned, the combination. this between two, like mentioned, there's personality in it, you know. Ask me, Coke Zero, to calm down. Go for it, you know. But I, like, there's identity in it. There's personality in it. This oozes Woozi, basically, you know. I can barely, you know, like obviously, Karate, I think it's a fan name. Obviously know way more about him, but like this gives you such a good impression on him as artist, as solo performer here in this moment, which is so cool. The song has identity, it has personality, his charisma, the way he performs within the video, his body movements, his body language and everything. That's all so freaking fun and cool, but it still feels like it all feels like I don't know. Is it just me, or like, you know, I feel like there's this little bit of extra that they should have added in there to really make it feel like, you know, like a big release rather than just like a, I don't know, it's hard to describe, but I think you know what I mean. I think many people will have probably reacted like that would go like, oh my god, why so short, you know? Because I just want more. I want more of this. This is so fun.
Shit, this is red too.
The Coke is red. Yeah, it's fully English too. That's pretty cool. Obviously very good for singing along. Even though I can definitely say, especially now, even after the second listen, the flow and the way the syllables are dropped here, because it kind of actually feels more like rapping, or like talk rapping, basically. If you would have shown me this, like, and you would have asked me which unit he would have been, I would have not guessed vocal unit, actually, because this definitely feels more flow focused, or like is more focused on unique flow rather than like really vocals, you know. Like, he sounds great and fantastic, but it's not really a vocal showcase song, I'd say. But this is from the way the song is written. You know, there's so much into writing. Like, the way the song is produced is just so different. Like mentioned, from this intro to the pacing of this, and the delivery of the lines, you know, that the flow is so untypical. You know, it's not a very typical long drag line delivery there, or like, you know, like you definitely need several re-listens to sing along, probably, even though it's in English, because just the way he delivers these lines in what tempo, and the way he, like, little pauses and other kinds of in between, it's so interesting. There's so much interesting going on here, but it still feels like it's just 20 seconds too short or so. I don't know. But it's just so cool. Fully English, very unique flowing. This song has so much identity. Going back. Like you. My mind, how you do this to me? You're shy. She got the ruby. She got the ruby, but it's so catchy straight away, though. Like mentioned, it's more light rock sound, you know, it's really playful yet again. She got the ruby. Sick riff break. Cool looking with the lightnings too. Then, but that's the thing, you know, we're kicking in with this. We have, that's what I mean again. Extremely long violin intro. I really gotta check now though if this is part of the actual song on Spotify. I'm really into good right now to know that. Woozi. Apparently, very long violin intro. Then this very, at first one could think messy song construction, but like it's like so unique in its own way, where it feels just, you know, a bit weird at first, but it makes sense the more you listen to it. And then we have this long riff outro already, basically, or like as bridge, basically, because we then get this only 15-second long piano thing. Like, it feels also, there's so much cool things going on, but all like mentioned, give me more. Why so short? Why so please tell me, tell me your thoughts, please. Already, I always usually say it at the end, but please give me your thoughts. I really love it for what it is, but I still feel like, funnily enough, called as Ruby, you know, a diamond, a bit more polishing would have made this go from insanely good and insanely fun to even better. You know, with a bit more polishing in some ways, but like mentioned, maybe that is intended, and that's exactly this additional bit of identity they want to give this song. That it feels a bit weird in its construction first, even though, you know, like it's not as weirdness, because the sound is obviously still rather normal in some way, but like the way the entire song is done, the way the different sections are separate from one another, it's so unusual, which gives it its very own charm, which I really like about it. But it still feels like this little bit of polishing to make it go from a freaking fun song to an extremely amazing song. Jewel, every time I look at you, I keep turning red. This is what I mean, though. This is such an odd flow there, or like not odd flow, but like from the writing process. It's neither a rhyme nor is it like going in the same melody, you know. It's like, you know, the first, like, you know, usually you do when you like a written songs for fun already, but like when you write a song, you always want to usually do rhymes, obviously, and these rhymes majority in a very similar fashion to give it this catchy feeling, you know. Na 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 jewel, na 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 doo doo, you know. That's how you'd expect it to go, but instead it, like mentioned, goes this. You're making me a beautiful jewel. Every time I look at you, I keep turning red. So, like, this first bit still goes into the same direction. Like the every time I look at you goes still into the same flow and melody. But then the second part just comes it's completely different. Instead of going like every time I look at you, da 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 da, we go instead I keep turning red. It's like, I wouldn't say like, you know, it's, that's what I mean. It's so unique and unusual for what it is, and that gives it its own charm, identity, and personality, which I really like. But it's like actually, it's not bad. That's not what I'm saying. But it's like so confusing at first, because like na 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 na. Na, 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 what? It's so unique. And as I mentioned, this very own charm that this song has, and gives Woozi in that moment straight away as well. She got the ruby. Woozi's Ruby, like, we've kicked off 2022 literally today. Oh my goodness, we're at nearly 30 minutes. Holy moly. We've kicked off 2020 like yesterday, basically. The week is, we're already at January 6th, actually. Like, feels yesterday, like the new year kicked in. But like, Ruby is probably already one of these releases that I will look back on at the end of the year and be like, oh my, this is really a standout due to the way it's produced, due to the way the song is written, due to the way the sections are separate from one another. Woozi's Ruby is truly a gem. It's really unique for what it is. It really has its own charm that I personally like. I would not be surprised if some people would be a bit confused by it, or like, at least, you know, like, it's really not your typical song. I enjoyed it nonetheless. I had a lot of fun with it, just like with Hoshi Spider, and I hope you enjoyed my reactions. I'm a bit perplexed right now. Like I mentioned, I did not anticipate this song to be the way it was, but I'm glad it did, because that gave me a lot of ground to talk on. Yeah, we had 30 minutes or 2 music videos. Always love when they go over time, but either way, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, then gladly leave a like down below to show me that you did. Your thoughts on both releases. Please tell me your thoughts on these songs. If you share some of my views and opinions, and just tell me everything you want to tell about 17 as well, and what I should check out down the road as well. All down below in the comments. And as always, if you enjoy what I'm doing, if you want to support me, then you can gladly leave a sub as well, or support on Patreon. It would help me a lot. That's it for Hoshi, Spider, and Woozi's Ruby. We will see each other again with 17 probably soon, because they had, I think, 2 more music video releases in 2021, and I may want to catch up on those because I'm still on the brink of like catching up on a lot of 2021 releases and check out albums or so. Probably not being able to react to all of them because I still want to do top 2021 videos at some point, and I'm already getting late to them basically. We're probably doing them in early February or so. Look forward to more 17 down the road in the future, and otherwise a lot of other great K-pop content. So for whatever content you may be interested in, for whatever content you may want you in for, obviously again soon on this channel. Stay safe, have been happy, have a great time, have a great, not starting into a new week, have a great week, and see you again soon with more 17 and K-pop reactions. Thanks for watching.